Alrighty guys, so this is going to be the first official video of MHA Ultra Impact over here on the channel. So at the time that I'm recording this, I just finished streaming. Of course, we went ahead and we tried it out, on stream with everybody there. So exactly what we're going to be doing is exactly the title. Again, we're going to be doing an MHA beginner's guide. So this is here to help you for those of you who are very new to the game, just got the game, want to know what is it all about. You can't read Japanese. I'm here to help you. All right, let's hop in. First is first. Depending on which device you're using, Apple or iPhone, is going to determine whether or not you can get the game. The reason that I should probably reword that better, but essentially what I mean is, so for me, I'm on iPhone, and so the way I had to do it was I had to go to the Apple store. I had to change my location from, say the United States all the way to Japan in order for me to actually download the game and be able to play it. The second step you have to do is get a VPN. So the way this works is the safety net on MHA Ultra Impact is much stricter than Dokkan's. So for Dokkan, you don't really have to have a VPN to play Japanese version, to play the Japanese version. But for MHA Ultra Impact, you do. You need to have a VPN. So that is a second thing that you have to do. Number one, change your location on your app store. If you're on, iPhone, if you're on Android, you can use an app called Qoo app. You can go ahead and do that, and then you can go ahead and download MHA Ultra Impact, the Japanese version. And then you have to get a VPN. You have to set your location to Japan. Once you activate the VPN, you can go ahead and start playing the game. That's exactly what I did. As you guys can see, I've just barely started playing this game, all that much. I'm still ranked 13. So anyways, once you get here, it's going to give you the demo, how do you play the game, what are the mechanics, all of that. Once you get through to that, you're going to be here at the home screen. So as you guys can tell right here, the bottom, that's where you're going to have all your resources available to you. Again, this is also going to be right there. We'll go over that in just a minute. If you go to the next one, this is where you're going to be able to do all of your team building, essentially. This is where you're going to be able to train your units, because if we go ahead and we press right here, you can see these are all of your characters. Again, these are all the characters that I have currently in the game, filtered through rare, super rare, and then of course ultra rare, which there are only 3 rarities of in the game so far. So again, there it is right there. All your characters are right there. If you go down here, this is going to be where your memories are. So essentially think of these like Dokkan's memories, for those of you who are more familiar with that. Essentially what this is are just like extra things that are going to help boost your characters in certain areas like health, attack, defense. But the cool thing about these is that, again, they also do have rarities. There's super rares, there's ultra rares, just like any other game. But these can also actually be like leveled up. So you can actually train and level up these, memories essentially as well, which is really, really cool about this game. And then you also go to here. This is basically where you're going to be able to farm up, like all the training items that you're going to be able to do. So say, for example, these are like the main way that you train your characters is by giving them these bars. Again, you go over here, you say you want to feed 5 of them to him. You go ahead, you press OK, and there you go. You just leveled them up. So again, this is where you're going to be able to level up, again, your characters with the bars, and then the memories are how you level up, these memory items that you can put on your characters, essentially. So that's that. This, again, is going to be the hidden potential system, essentially, is what it basically is. Again, I have already unlocked this whole, system, I guess you could call it, for Midoriya. So there's 5 in total. You just go ahead, you grind it. Never mind, there's 9 in total. I did not see that, but again, you go ahead. There's certain items that you have to grind up to get it. So essentially, it's just a hidden potential system for MHA Ultra Impact. So that's that. And then this basically is your team. So this is where you can put who you want on your team, what memories you want. So say, for example, I could switch, this memory that I had on him for this one, and then boom, there it is. I'm going to go ahead and put this one on him, just move it back. And then again, you can change which character you want on your team. so for, so on and so forth. So that's that. Next up is this. This is very simple. This is the summoning. Again, currently there is only one banner available. It is this one right here with the new ultra rarity Midoriya, who I have, Bakugo, and then the two new ultra rare memories. This one of Bakugo when he grabs Kirishima's arm when they save him, and then this one when All Might basically tells him, oh, you will be my successor. That's basically that. All right, next up is this one. Again, I currently, am pretty new to the game, so we don't have this unlocked quite just yet. But this is the story event, so this is where you go, to clear the story event. You keep doing it and doing it and doing it. And then this is going to be essentially where you can get your training items. Of course, there is a limit to how much you can do it per day. Again, I've reached the limit, so I can no longer do it today. So I have to wait till tomorrow. And then, you can go and farm up the training items. The memories to, upgrade your memories is right here. And then this is where you go ahead and grind up coins, because you need coins to, upgrade your hidden potential system. I actually wasted all of my coins upgrading Midoriya's hidden potential system. So doing these events every single day is extremely important to building up your account. And then this right here, this is something that I still don't completely understand. Just because, again, it is new, it's in Japanese, no idea what it says, but I believe what this is kind of like what 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross has, is where you can upgrade your tavern. I believe this is where you can do things like upgrade it, see? You can, customize it, upgrade it, all of that good stuff. I think that's what this is. So, essentially that's what it is, and I believe it has the same function where the more customizations you give it, like the more you upgrade it, the more rewards of these that you get, is basically what I'm getting from that one in specific. And then this one right here, I would think of this kind of like a Legends adventure. The way that this kind of works is you send certain heroes out on what I would consider these to be like hero missions, and then as you guys can see here, you go ahead and choose who you want to send out. I'm just gonna make like a random pseudo team here. I press OK, and then there they are. Again, still a little unclear on what exactly this is, but there we are. There you go. Let's go. They're off now. They're off to the races. I've already sent them out. There they are. All right, and then this, of course, is going to be your settings. This is going to be, your storage, telling you how much of each item that you have. This is going to be your bio, essentially, so you can choose who your character you want on it. So say, for example, I want Todoroki. There you go. Todoroki is going to be the image character that people see. And then, you can choose your name. Obviously, I went with Cotton Lad. And then there's like a little 40-word bio that you can put. And of course, I decided to promote myself because shameless promotion. And then here is where you can, oh wait, that was literally the same thing that I showed. This is going to be the friend system. So this is where you can see, where your friends are at. These are all your friends. You can go ahead and add your friends right here with the number code that they have, as you guys can see right there. And then this, the rest of it is kind of odd. This is how you like log out of your account. This is just like, their social media. This is gonna be kind of like terms of services, because if I click on this one, it brings up Bandai Namco, so I would assume that these are all like terms of services about the game and all that. So that's that. This is gonna be my ID. These are just like questions asked, so like if you need specific help with like like ranks or like navigating the home, this is that. But since we can't read Japanese, it's gonna be pretty difficult for us. But again, that's basically the gist of it. And then what these are right here is, if you go right here, this is where your mission center is. So you go over here, say you completed a mission, you go ahead and accept it right there. That's the third one. This one is going to be the item shop. This is where you can go ahead and purchase things. This is where the coins really come in clutch. Again, if you need a specific item and you don't want to go ahead and grind it out, you can go ahead and buy it right here. Again, there's different types of currency. There's still some locked things that we obviously can't do. But again, that's basically the shop. What this is right here is going back to that, just basically the adventure thing. And then this is going to be the news section, talking about everything new about the game. There you are. And then the present section is basically all the gifts that they give you. You can go ahead and here, accept them all. There you are. So it's pretty straightforward and pretty simple. Again, it's relatively easy to understand, which is something that I really enjoy about the game, is that, again, it's fairly easy for everyone to like go ahead and just really be able to grasp it. So what I'm going to do right now is showcase the gameplay of the video, of the video game. So here we have our team. You do have subs, so you have access to 2 subs. So say Todoroki is killed, Bakugo jumps in. If the hero killer Stain is killed, Ochako jumps in. And then we also have support memories on them. And then you do have, CC or like combat class. Ours is 41,620, while the recommended is 46,000. We don't really care about that. We just go ahead and we're just going to hop in. In terms of animations, I would actually say this is pretty good. Basically how combat works is you can just press turn start and they're just going to do the regular attacks, or you can press Todoroki's, like Fire Fist, Deku's, like flinchy thingy, and then Stain's sword. You can chain those all 3 together. You go ahead and press turn start. You have to tap it, boom, right there. To do good damage, you tap it, boom, Midoriya did good damage there, and then Stain, boom, you tap it, and there you go. You just did a 3-chain attack, and then they also do some normal attacks with the enemy, attacking you next. And then because again you don't have them and they have to like do a cooldown before you can use it again, I just go ahead and press turn start, and then they go ahead and do their normal attacks. We targeted that guy, so he's now out of action. This essentially is a buff. A buff skill for Midoriya. This gives him like a buff, increasing his stats, as you guys can see there, and then, you go ahead and you attack. And then when this fills up right here, the little lightning thing, that means that they're able to use their plus ultra, which is essentially going to be like their ultra super attack, if we think about it like in Dokkan terms. Like it's like their ultra super attack. Alright, so as we can see, we're almost to a complete plus ultra. This is essentially a 12-key super attack. This is just a regular super attack. Plus ultra is like an 18-key super attack, like putting it in Dokkan terms, for those of you who maybe better understand it that way. And then you also have the friend that I chose, which was All For One. What you can do with him is, I went ahead and I pressed on him. He's glowing. I can press turn start, and I can target an enemy as well. And then he's going to go ahead and use his plus ultra ability, but then after you're done using it, you're going to be unable to actually use the friend, like plus ultra ability for a while, just like with any other thing. It has a cooldown and all that. So there you are. I used my friend's plus ultra ability, so, I'm going to be unable to do it for some time. So as you can see, his little icon has disappeared, meaning I used up, the plus ultra, meaning the friend is no longer usable. So I did miss, I didn't say it properly there. It's not that you can't, it's not that you can use him again. It's that once you use your friend, he's gone. He's done. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're just going to buff Midoriya, and then we're going to go ahead and do some normal attacks against him, see if we can kill this guy. And now we have our plus ultra ability, so let's go ahead and use it. So there you go, Stain was killed, but Bakugo comes and subs in for us. And then here we go with our plus ultra ability, and boom, there the animation plays, and he's dead. So that's basically how combat works in this game. It's very straightforward and very simple. There's even like an auto button that you can press. So if you really don't want to be bothered, you can just press it and then just literally have the game do it for you. And then again, these are the rewards that we get. Pretty straightforward. This is asking if you want to friend him. I'm going to say yes, and there you are. So again, very simple game. Again, the game is super fun, super addicting. I'm probably going to grind the hell out of this. It's super fun. Like I said before, it's just overall a really well-made game. I can't wait till the global version comes out, because once the global version comes out, I might hop onto that one. But honestly, I think I'm going to stick with the Japanese version for now. Again, super fun, super addicting. And it's just like another great gacha game that they released. I have not tried Strongest Hero yet, but I have high hopes for it if it's anything like Ultra Impact. Again, Ultra Impact has blown me away. Again, super fun, super addicting. Just overall, a fantastic game made with, you know, a really good design in mind. So anyways, guys, that is really going to be the guide to Ultra Impact. I know this video might not be as long as others, but again, that's kind of like the very basic, very simple version of, you know, like what Ultra Impact is, how it functions and all that. So again, if you really want to get the game, again, depending on which one you have to, depending on which device you have, if you're on Android, I would get the Qoo app. You know, you have to download it from like Google, but again, that would give you access to the Japanese games. Get a VPN, set your location to Japan, start playing the game. If you're on iPhone, you have to change you have to change your country or region to Japan. VPN, put yourself in Japan, start playing the game. Again, I have high hopes for this game on this channel. Very, very fun. Again, super addicting. Honestly, this game is super well made. The animations look really good. Again, you're either gonna love it or you hate it. I personally love it. So again, that is going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this guide. Hope you guys found it informational. If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead, go down there, show your boys some support, and hit that subscribe button. Again, I'm going to be posting daily. Anything that has to do with Ultra Impact news, we will be posting that here, and I will see you all next time.
The name of this one is Rosé. Oh, this is the power of legendary Super Saiyan Goku. Now I understand.